Recently, we learnt the Achaman mantras Om Amrito Upastranamasi Swaha, Om Amrita Apidanamasi Swaha, and before that, I made a video separately for 20 minutes to explain the mantra Om Satyam Yashah Shrir Maishrihi Shrayatam Swaha. So now the Angsparsh mantra. Angsparsh mantra, where we take water in the left hand, and if you see my everyday Agnihotra, I use the middle, the ring finger and the middle finger and touch the water and then touch my indriya, Angsparsh. Om Vangma Asyastu, Om Nasorme Prano Astu, Om Akshnurme Chakshurastu, like that. See, these mantras are very, very important. Angsparsh mantra, every activity in the Agnihotra has a very deep significance and impact towards our life. The only problem is we do not understand the significance of those mantras. See, touching with the water is just a symbolic thing. The bhavana is important. When you have to build a building like Burj Khalifa or a very tall building, 100-story building, the basement also has to be strong. When we have to achieve highest, high goals in our life, we need a strong basement. The basement for our life to achieve the strong goals or the higher goals is our body only. So, Angsparsh mantra gives us the importance of our body. When we have the bhavana, I will explain the bhavana in this video. When we have this bhavana, when we do Angsparsh, we will understand the importance of our body and we will dedicate our body to Paramatma to achieve the goal. See, the mantra is very simple. Om Vangma Asye Astu. Vangma Asye Astu. Hey Paramatma Om, O Almighty God, may the speech be in my mouth. The speech is in the mouth only. What is so different about this mantra? It's just normal. The speech is in the mouth. Let the speech be in my mouth. Similarly, Nasorme Prano Astu. O Paramatma, let the breath be in my nostrils. Breath is in the nose only. Speech is in the mouth only. Vision is in the eyes only. Hearing is in the ears only. We are praying the same thing, right? What is so important or significant about this? What we must understand is when we pray Vangma Asya Astu, may the speech be in my mouth, we must have the bhavana, may my speech be in sthirata. Whenever I speak to somebody, whenever I use my mouth to convey something from my Atma to others, let me use it for Maduram, with Maduram, Priyam, Kalyanakaram, Komalam. We must try to speak softly, gently, with a purpose. When you have to achieve highest goals in our life, we must use our Vani properly. We should not use our Vani to have hate speech or do hate speech. We must not use our Vani to hurt others. We must not use our Vani to do tricks. Most of the people, most of the time in our daily life, if you observe, even all of us, we are using our speech for hurting others. We are using our speech for creating problems in the family, problems in the business, problems with the customers, etc., right? So we are praying here to Paramatma, make my speech in such a way that it has to be Komalam, that it should be Madhuram, it should be Priyam, it should be Kalyanakaram. Komalam means very gentle. Then Priyam means very, very sweet. Madhuram is sweet. Priyam means like Priyavachan. Like the other person is able to, he is longing for your speech. And Kalyanakaram, when you speak to someone, try to give blessings to them. If they are younger to you, you must bless them. If they are elder to you, you must seek blessings. When you speak, they should understand that you are coming and seeking something from them. Today, the young children in the house, they speak so harshly to the parents. These are all not Vedic Dharma. So we are praying to Paramatma, let the speech be in my mouth which will help others, which will help me also to attain my goal. This should be the bhavana when we do Achaman. and says, Nasor me prano astu ho Paramatma. Hey Paramatma, bless me in such a way, let the breath be in my nostrils. Breath is in the nostrils only, but see, understand, we must remember Paramatma. Suppose Paramatma decides, okay, I am going to take a rest for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, Paramatma says, okay, there will not be any air supply, so please bear with me for 5 minutes. Like the electricity board is saying, half a day no power. The water supply, that corporation says, 1 day no water. Like that, similarly, Paramatma says to us, 5 minutes rest, no air. See the importance of breath. Can we live 5 minutes without air? So when we do Nasor me prano astu, we must appreciate Paramatma for giving this 24/7 without tiredness. Paramatma does not get fatigue. We human beings, we get fatigue. We will stop working, we need sleep, we need comforts. Paramatma 24/7, even when we are sleeping, He is working for us. His universe is working for us. Even when we are in wakeful state, it is working for us. So, Nasor me prano vastu. When we do Achaman, we must remember Paramatma and we must have this bhavana of thankfulness that I will not misuse my breath. Most of the sensual things, Kam, Krodh, Madlobha, Hankar happens when we misuse our breath. Like, if you are having Chanchal Vritti, when you focus on breath, you can try to control the Chanchal Dham. So, breath is very, very important. And similarly, Akshnor me Chakshurastu, I must have, hey Paramatma, let there be vision in my eyes. Yeah, vision is there in the eyes, but when the vision is lost, try to go and speak to such, like one of my cousin brother, he lost one eyes in the Diwali, like 15 years back or 20 years back. He lost one eyesight. Last means he was standing in his house and some spark came and hit his eyes. He is gone. Eyes is gone. He cannot see. With one eye he is managing. So when you speak to him, we can understand the pain of losing the sight. Similarly, like somebody is deceased, vitamin A deficiency, something happens, they lose the eyesight. I know one gentleman, he had a eye problem. He went to hospital. The doctor, in urgency, the doctor did operation wrongly and then he lost his eyesight. Means he can see very, very mildly. So when we understand, when we speak to those people, they will explain to you how much they are suffering. So, Akshnor me Chakshurastu, we are praying Paramatma until my last breath or until I achieve my final goal. Hey Paramatma, let there be vision in my eyes. And similarly, Karanyor me Srotramastu. Shrotra, let my ears be able to hear Paramatma. Without eyes also somebody can become yogi like Vrijananda Maharaj. But without ears, you cannot understand what Guruji is telling. We cannot understand what Acharya is telling us. So very important. So we must, when we touch water, here, etc. When we touch, we must thank Paramatma and we must tell to Paramatma, let me not have problem of hearing. Like 70 years and somebody is 70, somebody is 75, somebody is 80. He or she is unable to hear properly because of age. So, but here in this mantra, we are praying to Paramatma until my death or until I attain my final goal, I should have proper hearing. And similarly, Bahav, me balamastu uro, me ojo astu, let there be bal, let there be strength in my shoulders so that I am able to do all my activities until my last breath. Let there be oj and tej in my body. Oj and tej is possible. Oj, urvo me ojo astu is possible only when we follow brahmacharya. So here, to make a strong foundation, we must focus on our body. And that's what, this is not a Veda mantra, this is from Grihya Sutra. Grihya Sutras are equivalent to Veda mantras written by Rishi Munis for our own benefit. So this Achaman procedure is from Grihya Sutra, which is documented by our Rishis, and also Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati in his Sanskara Vidhi he has documented, and Mayacharya also follow the same Achaman. Very, very important. So we are praying to Paramatma that let all my sense organs be proper, hey Paramatma, so that I am able to achieve my final goal. The hearing and vision is not needed to do Kam, Krodh, Madh, Lobh, Ahankar. It is needed to achieve the final goal of our human life. Nishreyas Abhyudaya Sukh. Nishreyas Sukh, Abhyudaya Sukh. Sukh in this Janma and Sukh in the next Janmas. This is the purpose of our life. And lastly, Om Arishtani me Angani Tanuhu Tanva me Sahasantu. See the depth here. Arishtani me. Risht means himsa. Risht means dosha. Risht means dukha. Arisht means no himsa, no dosha, no dukkha. So we are praying to Paramatma that let my body, angani, let my ang in whatever ang. We have already touched all our angas. The leftover angas, the leftover organs in our body, which is internal organs, external organs, whichever is left over, which we have not touched in this achaman, in the indriya sparsha, hey Paramatma, let it be without any dosha. That means let it not do any himsa to anyone. We should not do himsa with our body. Like people go for fishing, people go for hunting in the forest, or they go out to hunt some rabbit, etc., hurting others. Or people go out and eat non-vegetarian food. Some people do not eat at home because home is strict. They go out and eat non-veg food. Many people eat in the house. These are all risht. This will create hinsa in our life. This will create dosha in our life. This will create dukkha in our life. So we are praying to Paramatma, let my ang do not. And see, ang and tan means body. Harishtani me angani tanuhu tanva. Tanuhu tanva. Tan means body. 2 times the word tanu comes. Means both, more than one body is there. What is our body? Is this body which is visible, but this is Sthul Sharir. Inside the Sthul Sharir there is Sukshma Sharir. Sukshma Sharir means the breathing system, the mind, the intellect, etc. And inside that there is a Karan Sharir. So not only my Sthul, not only from external I should be without dosha Paramatma, even internally I should not have any dosha. In my mind I should not have any hinsa bhavana. In my mind I should not have any dosha bhavana. In my mind I should not have any dukkha bhavana towards myself and others. So we are praying to let my body and all the parts of my body work coherently without any problem. Work without any dosha. Work without any hinsa. So this is the, when we live life like this, like when you do achaman every day, remember the bhavana. Of course, you cannot repeat the full meaning of this video, 15 minutes video, you cannot do it. But at least when you do Vangma Asyastu, Nasor Me Prano Astu, when we touch, we must remember that I should speak gently. I should be a gentleman. I should be a gentlewoman. I should not shout at others. I should not create problem for others with my speech. And similarly, hey Paramatma, you have given me breath. Let me maintain my breath properly so that I can go long life. I can go for long life without any problem. Let me do pranayama every day. And you are the giver of prana to me. Like that we must remember this bhavana and submit. The moment we start achaman only, we submit our will to Paramatma completely. You see the meaning. So that's what here the Rishi has written these mantras for our own benefit and welfare. So this is how we must do Achaman mantras. This is Angsparsh. Achaman is the Amrito Apastran Masi. I have explained the meaning. If you have not gone through it, go through my playlist Homa. In the playlist, if you come to the latest video in that playlist, I have explained the Achaman mantras. And similarly, this one, Angsparsh mantra. Remember these mantras before starting Havan. Then your Havan will be, you will totally start, when you submit, before starting the Havan, when you completely submit, in the Homa, when you do Homa, you will not get distraction. You will not have any disturbance in the mind. You will do the Homa peacefully because you are dedicating yourselves to Paramatma. And you are praying to Paramatma for a higher cause. This is the significance of this mantras. I hope you understood. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.